Hi, everyone. Welcome to Angelic Inspiration. I'm Chrissy. Welcome, Cancer, to your November 2016 Tarot card reading. Hope you've all been well. Want to thank you in advance for all the likes, shares, subscribing, and commenting. Truly, I appreciate all of it. Thank you. So here we go into another month. And we have a beautiful month this month. This is the harvest month. This is, a holiday month also. So as we go forward in the month, always be grateful for what you do have, for the abundance that is in your life. Always try to, for yourselves, it's to enjoy what surrounds you, the beauty of it and what does surround you in this given month. So here we go into your reading. So a little bit of two things going on here. One is I feel in these cards that some of you might be very worried about finances. Okay, you have, what is SOFA right now? You have the Queen of Coin. Now, normally it's a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, an earth sign energy. However, I feel as though some of you could be having some blockages around finances and or job, career, and you'll be making decisions that has to do with either finding ways to increase your income or make decisions around jobs as you go into the month, okay? Some of you might be very worried when I see the Eight of Swords around a lot of earth cards, a lot of pentacle cards have fallen for you. So I think two things with this. If for some of you, if finances, if you're having any blockages with money or to bring in more money or to maybe just get everything going for your home and feeling safe and feeling monetarily okay, because the Queen of Pentacles, she's very abundant and she loves luxuries, and this could be you giving to your family, supporting your family, and really looking into different avenues of creating more prosperity for yourself as you go into this month. So that's one factor that I do see in here. And in this, you have the Eight of Swords with the Five of Wands. So I feel like there's just a little bit of conflict coming up for you as far as how you're thinking about it. If you're boxing yourself in or you're frustrating yourself with your own thought process, that has to do with work, money, and job, okay? So I think you can work through that, but I think you need to heal some blockages that has to do with finances. That's a given, number one in this reading. You have steady growth, okay? The Knight of Coins is here in your underlining energy, and you also have the Two of Pentacles, which is an infinity. It's infinity because he's balancing these two coins, so he's making choices. And this could be second house of Taurus also, which is what do you value? So if one of the aspects as you go through November that you feel like you're having some difficulty with, and it happens to be what you value is the financial part of your life and how to make it grow and how to bring more prosperity to you, I think you need to unblock the fear around money, the fear around the actual having enough or not having enough. So I think you could do some meditations on your base chakra, your heart. Actually, meditating on your chakra system can help you maneuver some energy through this month, Cancer, okay? So that's my advice to you as far as finances in these cards. I think for some of you, you might just be a little dissatisfied in the job you're in and you don't feel any growth. You don't feel any prosperity coming because the Three is in reverse. So, and it's also falling next to the Queen of Swords. So, you might be speaking your truth or being too outspoken as far as really not being comfortable or happy within your job that you have. And it is always good to speak your truth. But the Queen of Swords is more of this keen sense and intellect, and she can be very blunt. So For some of you, it could be that you're dissatisfied in work, and it's really taking a toll on how you're verbally communicating that to people around you and maybe your family. So they're seeing that you are frustrated with it, and it's so you need to unblock that and have some healing with that part. There absolutely is choices to be made, and there's new opportunity in the two, and the decision is always yours as to what you're going to choose, right? But do some meditating on it and really get in touch with what is for you. You do have the Knight of Coins, and that is slow and steady growth. So I feel like finances are coming in, and it's not so oppressive, but I just feel like in your mind, you really like the Queen of Pentacle, the luxuries, what little comforts that you do enjoy. And I think the Five of Wands is just bringing you some restlessness with that. So you have to really dig deep and come to terms with what that is for you. Okay? So as you go into the month and coming out of October, your Wheel of Fortune is there. And again, the Wheel of Fortune is card number 10. So you're completing cycles, and luck is kind of turning in your favor. So there is a lot of opportunity in the aspect of career and finance for you. And also for some of you, if you're looking to purchase a home or set your foundation or change a home or downgrade, upgrade, there's potential for that also. And if that's something that some of you are looking into, that could be where the finances come around, you worrying that you won't have enough money to do that. So in time, as we close out 2016, I think you'll be entering into new chapters that bring you a different set of circumstances. And once you lift those blockages and some of those barriers, you'll see that a lot of light is coming through within your home life. The Four of Wands is steady and it's security. It's also the fourth house of Cancer. So you're stabilizing your fourth house. You are a Cancer, and Cancer represents your home life, your home environment, where you dwell. Okay, so then I'm going to go into a little more of another part of this reading also, which is for some of you that are in relationships, whether this is love and romance, this is building a future together, or there could be a little growing pains with relationship issues for you. So I think that going forward for the month, you have the Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like karmic fate. So you're transitioning in your relationship, for some of you, in your love relationships with completed cycles, but you still have the soul growth and the soul journey of that loving union. Okay, and for those of you who have had a hard time with that, it's coming into a better light, and your Wheel of Fortune is there. The Wheel of Fortune's been coming up a lot in all my video readings, especially for this month. Quite a few of the signs have gotten that. So this is a new chapter beginning, and the wheel is spinning upright and in your favor to let the luck wheel kind of spin in your direction and in your favor. So just be aware that that's here also. And also with relationships, if some of you, I get a very feminine energy, some of you could be worried about a female energy, a female around you. She could be an earth sign. If anybody's not well, or they're fighting, they're fighting an illness, or not feeling well and kind of trapped in this feeling, this way of thinking that, you could be worried about, and I get it as a feminine energy. I know this is a general reading. It could be male or female, but I'm sensing it's feminine. And so some of you could be, dealing with an aunt, a sister, a loved one that could possibly have some sickness, and you're really tuning into that and how you're going to help and advise and have support for that other family member or friend that's around you, okay? So I just want to throw that out too, because that is some energy that is in this reading. I think that the month of November for you, Cancer, I think your emotional house really needs to get put in order. You need to really dig deep and look at your emotional relationships the love around you, how you're reacting in communicating with your spouse, your loved ones, people around you, because I feel as though you really want to work on that as far as yourself and as far as other people connecting with you also, okay? It might be to quiet yourself down a little bit and just really take some spiritual direction, some prayer, some daily affirmations to just get yourself mentally in a good place to really enjoy the beauty of this month. I think for some of you, you're starting anew and you're going forward, and the chapters are coming. There's a cycle ending for you and new cycles beginning. Okay, so you do have that optimism and that fiery energy to get going. I just think where the Palace of Cups is here with two Pentacle cards surrounding it, there's choices to make. For some of you, there could be choices to make in love. Okay, there could be choices as far as picking a partner. Maybe you're picking between two or choosing between two, and that's been a little bit of an emotional difficulty for you. I think for others of you, there is decisions to be made around finances, and they will be made, and you will do fine as far as pulling that towards you and really figuring out what that is. But I think for emotionally and financially for Cancers, I think that's where the energy is falling for you for this month. But there's a lot of greatness coming out of it. And, affirm to yourself every day what you're grateful for. That's what I kind of give you advice to do, whether it's family, friends, money, career. Really manifest what you need in any aspect of your life. And be grateful for what you do have, because it's that's really going to affect how you're thinking and processing these choices that you're going to make. So you want to affirm the positive, be grateful for what you have, so these effortlessly will come to fruition for you. That's how we work spiritually. And if you do some meditating or yoga or and unblock some fears that you might have around finances in relationships, I think that that's a great start for you in this month, because you have very busy energy and happiness in your fourth house of Cancer, which you are a Cancer. So I think it's going to be a great overall month. I just think that you have to heal and work through some issues and circumstances that are going on around you. And that could also be with other people around you. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're, trapping all this stuff within you. It could be coming from others also to you. So it's really an energy that you're balancing and working with. Okay, so that's really a great reading. And I'm going to do your Oracle card, but I've been putting them on a separate small video because time-wise, my uploading has been a little bit difficult, but I want the Oracle message because I find that they're really relevant at the end of a tarot reading, because it's the Oracle's message of what you need to make this month's of tarot reading, the energies of it, work for you. And here is your card. So stay tuned. I will flip this over in a moment. Okay, Cancer, have a great month. Enjoy your November. If anyone would like a private session or reading from me, please, I will leave my email in the description box, and you can email me and I will give you details from there. Alrighty, have a great month, everyone. I'll see you for the mid-months. Bye-bye.